What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow that Twitter right down below. Today we're going to be talking about Jose Rogan. No, I'm just joking around. Joe Rogan's moving to Texas. And he said on his show he's moving to Texas for various reasons, but the biggest reason is that Texas is getting too overpopulated and there's homeless people. I don't think that's why. I gotta say I don't. I think California is getting too expensive for the guy. Because California is expensive. When I graduated college, I wanted to move out to LA. I wanted to work corporate in LA. And I'm like, all right, they're paying me roughly the same salary as here in Philly. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to just look for apartments, So I look for apartments and $3,000 for an apartment. Meanwhile, in Philly, it's like $900. That's just an apartment. Apparently, like, the water over there is even more expensive. The food's more expensive. Everything's more expensive over there. And so this guy just landed a Spotify deal for $100 million. And I don't see why he would want to pay those ginormous state taxes. I don't see why he'd want to pay those ridiculous prices, ridiculous housing prices, ridiculous property taxes, And secondly, California's a dump. It's a dump. The only reason why California has the richest population is because all the rich people live there. That's it. That's it. That circumference around Orange County is a dump. San Fran, dump. San Diego, dump. San Jose. Everything around Orange County where all these billionaires and like the mountains of Beverly Hills. Like, that's a small town. People keep saying, like, Orange County, Beverly Hills. Guys, do you know how small that is compared to California? I'm talking like Fresno, like all these places, and you guys are focused on Orange County. California has the most homeless people and the most pollution. The most homeless people and the most pollution. So, I mean, look, yeah, all right, the most expensive place, yet it has the poorest people and the most pollution. Yet it also has the most rich people. Look, I don't even know. California is a statistic in itself. The place is crazy. It's the most overpopulated state in America. It has the most homelessness in America. Has the most pollution in America. It's the most expensive in America, but it has the most richest. Don't you see some weird outlier? Which one is not like the other, guys? Because this is where all the Hollywood famous people and business people, that's where they move to, and they all live around each other. Because the richest people who have $500 million, they can't really hang out with anybody else. So what they do is they all kind of just move in together. So they all just move in this little tiny neighborhood, and now they're with each other in Beverly Hills and Orange County. And then they just keep driving back from Beverly Hills to Orange County. And it's like, People don't understand how crappy California is until they actually do their research. It's not a nice place to live. Now, Texas, Joe's moving to Texas. There's a lot of positives to Texas, but the biggest one is housing. It's the cheapest place to live. Why would Joe not live there with a $100 million deal? He could buy himself a $10 million home that would be worth $50 million in LA. He could buy himself a $20 million home in Texas that would be worth $100 million in LA. So he'd be living in a huge house, still in America, that's a lot cheaper than living in LA. It just makes more sense to me. I don't know. But I don't know Texas. I don't know why Texas. I thought he would move to Colorado. I thought because of the weed thing, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, Texas is not really weed friendly. I know in Austin they just passed the law where it's not incriminated, but like, still. Or Florida. Thought he'd move down to Florida. Colorado, Florida, something like that. Definitely not like, Northeast or Northwest, because the winters are ridiculous. I would say maybe even Arizona he can move to. But Texas is a nice place. Joe will get along there because, he does like to hunt. He's very, America and stuff like that. And Texas seems to have that vibe down there. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.